All right, T-minus 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7. Yuck. They actually showed some random showcase stuff at like 8 a.m. They had some random, it was like Future Direct or something. Happened a little earlier too. What do we got going on here? Maniko's Night Market. Whoa, night market like a black market?
What an incredible way to kick off our first ever Wholesome Direct pre-show.
Pink.
My name's Jenny Wyndham, and this bite-sized program is meant to showcase updates, brand new content, and even a check-in with a couple of our Wholesome Direct alumni. So sit back, relax, grab a cup of tea, and get ready for this next announcement.
How about a bottle of iced tea? Pink isn't that bad. Pink's kind of quirky though. Like if you throw some cat ears on a pink hair, you might find it attractive, Yusuf. Is that what you're trying to say right now? Afternoon. Good morning, Space. It is currently, well, I guess 12:01 for you maybe, but it's 9 a.m. man. And we're running on my time when you're in stream, so good morning. When off stream, you should watch Space Face. What? You just spawned him in, Bob. Hot ass petite Asians. Yeah.
I am so happy to share that we are joined today by Saffron, the creative director of Kitten Cup Studio.
Saffron?
And the
Bro, she's wearing a saffron shirt too.
Early access launch right now. Congratulations on the early access of Pico. How are you feeling, Saffron?
Well, thank you. Well, I feel terrific.
Oh my goodness.
Sorry, I had to. But actually, I feel incredibly excited, and I'm
OTV?
So we put so much
Wait, which one?
into this game, so I can't wait to share it.
Offline
Before we
TV,
move on to
God.
the next announcements, I'm curious if you have anything you'd like to share with the whole
You race like a true driver?
Before we head off.
Yeah, I want to thank everyone who has supported us so far, especially Wholesome Games.
Yeah, as you said, you race like Brian O'Connor.
Like we've come full
But I
circle,
think you race like
announcing
Brian
the
O'Connor
launch during a
post-incident.
Wholesome Direct. So yeah, we're just incredibly grateful to everyone who believed in us and who also felt the need to make tea for cats.
Races like Yusuf,
One
full
more
steam ahead.
announcement.
Ride the
we will be
walls,
having
baby.
Launch merch. So we're gonna have some cute cat merch. We will be
Holy merch for this
Misty
game?
already repping a shirt.
Exclamation
Oh my
merch
gosh.
for this game?
So yeah, that will be available
Yo.
for pre-order. Please check it out on our Twitter, Instagram, anywhere on social media you can find us.
Oh, that's super exciting. Well, congratulations on your early access launch and double congratulations on the merch.
I mean,
And
Yusuf,
thank
you
for
got
joining
some
us
shit to
today.
prove once you finally get your Series S, unless you've just been blue balling us this whole time and you're not actually gonna get one. But you're really stalling at getting one. What the heck is this music for this? Kind of interesting. Like, I don't mind the music, but it's just like, it's kind of weird. Weird choice. Kind of more interesting than like whatever little like lo-fi they typically put on it though. Oh my god. Is that Tunic? The date you gave Bob was the 15th, and it's the 10th, bro. You're pushing it. Holy, wait, is this the FIFA you play at the game cafe? This is looking hard. That looks hard, actually. Damn.
How cute. be sure to go check out the Spirit Swap demo now on Steam, and definitely don't forget to
Yeah, 10 to
wishlist
20.
Button City's brand new game,
30 days, half
Button City
September,
Soccer
April,
Days.
June, and
Now, we've
November.
had
30
brand
days
new
in
games
June.
and demos already announced,
Cut it into
so
thirds. The middle
why
third
not
is
spice it
mid-June.
up by dropping yet another wholesome game for everyone to enjoy today.
Hiya.
I thought that Toad had a fez on. He does have a fez. Bro, where's Turnip Boy 2? We need Turnip Boy 2, man. Turnip Boy does tax evasion. Actually, don't mind Wholesome Direct because they actually have some like production value to like their trailers and stuff. Wait, Turnip does bank heist? That sounds sick, actually. Be better than GTA. This is what Kermit does in his free time. Yeah.
Welcome, Brandon, the lead dev and
Oh my god, it's
founder
Luke
of
Skywalker,
Frontier
the
Games.
gamer.
Now, one thing that I was very curious about is why frogs and what drew the inspiration for Frog Song.
One time when I was younger, I was camping with my family, and I saw all these toads by the lake, and I just started drawing these toads as these like fantasy villagers, and the idea kind of all started from
EU
I
Yusuf,
love the
but isn't
idea
Yusuf
of just,
EU technically?
like, a younger
Or does
Brandon
Africa not
creating
count
this
as
world
EU?
while out camping. It
I think of
feels
Africa
very,
as
very
EU because
wholesome.
like
Did you have anything
whenever
you'd
I think
like
of
to
EU, I
share
think of
with
like
the
EU
Wholesome Games
servers.
community in particular?
The Wholesome Games community has been a huge
It's definitely
part of
Africa, I
Frog
guess.
Song's journey,
Different
so
continent.
It's an honor to be launching alongside the Wholesome Direct.
And it is definitely an honor to have you. Thank you again,
Jesus.
and a big congratulations on your launch. And that's it for the pre-show.
Why? Just because he's wearing
Thank you
glasses?
so much for hanging out with
Alright,
us.
AU is
and now,
definitely
time for Wholesome Direct.
not Africa. People online don't know how to race well in Forza?
Welcome back to Wholesome Direct, a celebration of wholesome games. My name is Jenny Wyndham, and I am joined by my wonderful co-hosts, Kennedy Rose and Gab Smulders.
Hey, hey.
Sit back and relax as we bring you exclusive footage and announcements from nearly 80 wholesome games.
And remember, if you see any games you love today, head over to wholesomegames.com to get all the info and find out how you can
We're
support
gonna
the
inspect your
developers.
first race in the trial before we do Forza today? Or you know what? What I'll do is... Space, you need to do the trial with me today. And I will finish in whatever place is behind you in the trial. So if you're a good racer, you should end up in first so I can get second. Bro, it's Caterpillar Stray. What if I can't keep up? I'm just hoping my brakes don't overheat too much. I am a caterpillar. Is this like I am bread? I am caterpillar.
This is Taco, the new intern at Bubblegum Galaxy. She'll now show us how to build planets. Sorry, I meant to say restore the galaxy?
Nah, it's you don't actually have to. I'm just kind of memeing around, but
Finish missions to earn points and additional tiles.
yo, this looks kind of like the
Place
game
your tiles
Forager,
wisely to
but like
complete
not
quests and
Forager.
earn stars. The more stars you get, the more planets you'll be able to restore. Each planet
I'll
will
only
have
have that
different
problem
perks
when
and
you
special rules.
exist. What, my brakes overheating?
As you gather stars and prove your skill
True.
as a planet architect, you will get to know more about your coworkers.
Oh, dude, Animal
What's
Crossing.
happening?
Whoa, it's the big
This
corporation.
doesn't sound so good. Help Hako rebuild and save Bubblegum Galaxy. Check out the demo, available now on Steam.
Yo, we're playing that today instead, actually.
Hi everyone, we're Spellgarden Games and we're making Sticky Business, a cozy small
Oh,
business
dude, the
simulator
dog
game
is a
where
dev
you play
too?
your own stickers,
Beast.
tag orders, and hear about your customer stories. You can play the demo right now on Steam. We'd love
Sticky
to see your
Business sounds like your type of
creations and hear
game,
about your
Yusuf.
thoughts and ideas over on our Twitter or TikTok. And now it's time
I
to
bet
build
even your
the
PC
cutest
could run it
sticker
too.
shop on the internet.
I don't. These graphics are looking a little bit too hardcore for a
Experience the joy of
1060.
running your own cozy
I don't know.
small business.
Yeah. Oh, dude, that's. I see 60 FPS there. Nah, no shot. Probably be running like 25. I saw your flag, Yusuf.
Create stickers, pack orders, and hear your customers' stories.
Wait, it's like the game Unpacking, but packing. Make loot boxes for people.
Time to build the cutest shop on the internet.
Sticky Business. Coming in 2023. It seems like you're, They show some Sims. Wait, now this is Stardew Valley 2 right here.
Moonstone Island is a creature collecting life sim set in an open world with 100+ islands to explore. Make friends, brew potions, collect spirits, and test your strength in card-based encounters.
Wait,
to complete
holy.
your alchemy training.
Moonstone Island, Stardew Valley. Nah, these people in chat are bugging out.
Station to Station is a minimalist railroad building simulator that artfully combines a relaxing experience with eye-pleasing voxel art visuals. Populate a beautiful, ever-brightening landscape and connect the world by building train tracks.
This looks kind of neat, actually. I like the... I don't know what it is about it. It looks like Minecraft.
All aboard!
Yeah. It's like
Hi, I'm
Minecraft, but
Marla.
from like a...
I am an artist and we are making an
Bird's
adventure
eye view.
management game, The Palace on the Hill. We love playing cozy adventure games with a unique story and setting, and so we are making just that. The game is inspired by our own life and travels in India, and it is coming out very
City
soon.
Skyline?
Enjoy the trailer and please add to your wish list.
Can you translate, Yusuf? The Palace on the Hill. The story of a schoolboy. This is the story of a boy. Cried a river and drowned the whole world. Scam calls it. Intimate? That's that like horror card game, yeah? What kinds of tea? Wait, do you think they have harira on their menu?
I'd like to take a moment to thank a few friends and partners who helped make today's show possible. That includes Devolver Digital,
Yo.
Sodesco, Studio Drydock, Hyperbeard, Raw Fury, and Fireshine Games.
Let's go, Devolver.
Again, a big thank you from the Wholesome Games team to you.
Aww.
Usagi-shima is a cozy, relaxing bunny collecting game.
Happy anniversary! "12 months, Justin Shots. You've unlocked yourself a diamond. Rare achievement, man.
Decorate an abandoned island.
Happy
while you
50
discover
gamer
and make
score to you,
friends with
dude.
A variety of cute,
And happy
curious
12
bunnies.
months. Appreciate it. Oh, rabbit food. Happy 7777. God. I just got the best idea for a TTS or for a custom fucking
Karmazoo is a
alert.
joyful co-op platformer where up to 10 random players help each
Joe
other using the
vibin'.
unique abilities of 50 different characters.
Karmazoo is a game about finding bliss in cooperation.
I think they showed this game the other day.
Joyful team of up to 10 players online.
Or did they show this yesterday, or did they show it? I don't know. I don't remember, but we definitely saw Karmazoo. It's something.
Karmazoo, there are a billion ways to share the love. Choose one.
I forgot to cut this burrito in half.
Friends to make them sticky.
So far, the show is good. Wholesome Direct's always been decent. It's always at least been like a serviceable show that like keeps you engaged.
Strip down to your trunk.
Happy fuck day. Yeah. Oh, dude, looking good with the 12-month badge. Looking clean. You guys are looking clean in the chat with them badges, baby. Yeah.
Sing your heart out to create the bridge.
Dude, it's corgis.
But you don't need a reason to carry your friends to victory as they bask in
Can hardly see the F.
glory.
Ah, it's pretty visible on my screen at least. Not gonna lie though, you look the cleanest, Jake. Your whole badges match with your name color. Oh, me? Hog. Oh, capybara. The nerd streamer badge. Oh, broadcaster.
Hop into the world of Kamairu, a cozy farming and crafting game where you breed
oh
and
my.
collect frogs, customize
I
and
really like the
decorate your
black
very
badges,
own
but
refuge,
I almost
and
want to
work to
change the
restore
white badges, like maybe do
biodiversity in the
gray on the
wetlands.
middle of the white badges instead. Because yeah, like Yusuf's badge is like,
We are just
that one I
getting
feel like I
started,
can
but
barely
I'd like to
see.
take a moment to mention
The-
our
the ones with
collaboration this
black
year
you can
with the
see.
Able Gamers charity.
Decently.
Able Gamers is a nonprofit organization.
Or maybe it's just
dedicated to
specifically white with
improving
yellow, like
accessibility
that
and
yellow.
enabling more people with disabilities to be able to play video games.
They assist individuals in getting
Want
the
the
peripherals
broadcaster
they need,
badge?
work with developers to improve accessibility, and more.
We've partnered with the Yeti to offer 2 limited-time Wholesome Direct t-shirts to celebrate today's event, and 100% of the proceeds benefit Able Gamers.
All right,
If you'd like to
we
learn
got a
more,
breakfast
you can visit
burrito.
ablegamers.org and get
As
your
applewood
limited-time
smoked
t-shirts at
bacon,
theyeti.com/wholesome
some
games.
cheese and egg.
Everybody, Steve Spawn here.
There might
Wholesome
be
games
either
are great
potato or
games,
sausage. I think there's
great
potato in there.
content, They're great fun.
Wait, we
they're
saw this guy
fun to
yesterday.
enjoy, but I don't think it's really about the game's content so much as it is the safe space that they provide where everyone is welcome, everyone has a seat at the table, and everyone can have fun together.
The biggest raid of my life. Well, you see, there's a reason that raid requires at least 2 viewers, because you can like basically offline raid channels with 1 viewer. And
Explore a
I'm not trying to
bright
make that
fantasy
pop-up
world in
alerts.
Paladins, a whimsical co-op adventure inspired by classic
I looked at ingredients.
tabletop role-playing games.
Well, perhaps I had an idea in my head. Plus, I was also like, I was intrigued by it being applewood smoked bacon, so I was like, Go get your
Play with up
mom to
4
watch.
friends as you meet charming NPCs, collect oddball items, and complete quests to unlock the secrets of the land.
Wait, oh my god, this game has build crafting. We gotta play that.
The upcoming DLC for A Little to the Left cleans out the cabinets and secret compartments with 25 delightful new cupboards and drawers themed puzzles to discover.
Wasn't this like that OCD game?
Along with even more charming illustrations.
Are
and
those supposed to be
surprising
PS3
scenarios.
games?
Coming starting June 27th.
Like, not actually this game, but the game on the shelf.
Henry Halfhead is a quirky sandbox adventure game about
What
possessing and controlling everyday objects.
the hell?
Today, Henry is relaxing by doing.
You know, when he pops out of the items and he looks like his normal head, he looks like the guy off Codename Kids Next Door.
Accompany Henry through their life story.
Number 1 or whatever. Is number 1 the main dude?
Please wishlist Henry Halfhead now on Steam.
Anybody who knows Codename Kid Next Door would know.
I'm making Gordlets, a cozy city building sandbox where you place buildings and scenery, and then little visitors called Gordlets show up and live in your world. Depending on what you build, they might play chess, read, drink tea, take a little nap, fish, roast marshmallows, and more.
Oh, this I don't know why, but like I find things like this interesting actually. Like unironically.
Choose seeds to plant and the Gordlets will water them and pull weeds to grow beautiful.
Maybe it's the Stardew Valley effect, but
What if love was your most precious resource? Play Matchmaker in Lakeburg Legacies, a cozy management sim. Create the best couples, handle the drama, and ensure that your kingdom thrives.
Kingdom Come.
Lakeburg Legacies launches on PC on July 20th.
Hi cozy gamers, I'm Martina.
And I'm Mick.
And we're the founders of Love
Hello.
a cozy MMO game about working together to build a better living world.
We're currently working towards our Kickstarter campaign, which will launch soon. And you're about to watch our very first teaser trailer.
Welcome to Loftier, a game
World
about
premiere.
working together to make a positive impact on the world. You can learn skills such as hydroponic farming and sustainable crafting, go on adventures with your crew, and join the community on projects to improve the
What
city.
broadcast? This is Wholesome Direct. Wholesome Direct and Feature Game Show are back to back today. 9 till 10 is this, and then at 10 a.m. we have Feature Game Show. Exclamation time in chat if you want to see what current time it is that I used to speak about. This is volleyball? Pokemon volleyball. Oh. Bump set spike. Wait, so how do you deal damage to them? Or like those are their stats? Because it looks like they have health and you could like... Can you like spike the ball into their face and damage them? Oh yeah, what? Get wiped. We definitely didn't see Beastie Ball. Definitely not.
Oh.
We saw Pokemon with guns, but not Pokemon volleyball. What's up, bro?
My name's Noah.
Why does this guy remind me of Baby No Money?
And for the past 2 years, I've been developing a little game about a little mushroom. Today, I have some very exciting news to share with you about it. So be sure to watch until the end.
This looks kind of neat. This is like if Toad was not a Nintendo character. Toad off the perk right here. Smooshy Come Home. Fuck, it's on Switch. It is. God damn it. Alright, show me your game showcase, Yusuf. Oh, there's Yusuf taking a sip. Yusuf sleeping in his parents' bed after he had a nightmare? There's some Harira, dude. Correct. July 31st, too. Soon.
Join the iconic
I don't even...
Nemo as you explore the
Wait.
wondrous world of dreams, Slumberland.
Is that Caillou's little sister?
Adventure, you'll collect toys, PJs, and little buddies, all granting you extraordinary abilities. Discover enchanting new dream domains and encounter a colorful cast of characters, all threatened by the mysterious oblivion, which only you can overcome. Along the way, you'll face challenges, but don't worry, you'll simply wake up safe and sound in your bedroom. Take a quick breather before hopping back into bed to continue.
It's like
on
some
your adventure.
ASMR.
Little Nemo and the Guardians of Slumberland. Try the demo now on Steam for a limited time.
This is some twins standing at the end of a hallway.
Got updates for 2 games from our friends at Sudesco. Stay tuned
Creepy.
for the latest from Garden Witch Life and Orange Season.
Oh, dude. Look at that. Cut it up. Yeah, yeah. Oh my shit. Alright, what the Stardew is fuck? Stardew at home? No, this actually looks kind of nice though. Definitely 100% Stardew inspired. Wait, what was it called? Shit. Oh my, Animal Crossing? Again? It's like Animal Crossing, get over it. Club Penguin? Oh, look at the momentum. Dude, physics-based game? This looks insane. Lavos streamed. Club Penguin. Did he stream himself getting banned on there? Grimoire Groves. Stream Pornhub at night? Yeah. That's bonkers.
Hi, Wholesome Direct. We want to welcome you to Garden
Holy
Buddies.
Giga,
Garden
man,
Buddies is a
dude.
story-based
Tim,
live
Tim is
in which you help
fucking
Muncie, a
insane.
small apple,
Oh my
to
god.
friends build a gorgeous garden
and learn new techniques to better handle stress and anxiety.
We love the new
Why is he
friends that we
so
created, and we
Giga Chad,
can't wait to
dude?
share them with you.
Now enjoy the
Jesus.
first trailer of Garden Buddies coming this summer to Switch and Steam.
Build your garden. Bro, these are all gardening and farming games. It's just like the flavor of the season, flavor of the year. 'Cause last year, wasn't there just like a million space games? There's something about farming games though, and like gardening games, and just kind of like landscaping games in general. Like, it's definitely its own genre. Garden Buddies, Steam and Switch. This is just like the Steam Switch crossover showcase.
In a tiny sticker tale, help a young donkey named Flynn in their journey to reunite with their father. Use a magic sticker book to take anything from the world around you and turn it into a sticker. Use your creativity to stick them back in different places,
Whoa.
solving puzzles and helping your new friends.
Kinda neat though. Cool concept. Discover a mysterious world.
Everdeep Aurora is a small 2D adventure and exploration game that tells the story of an adventurous little cat named Shell searching for her missing mother.
The character blends in too much with the background. There needs to be some when you have games like this, you need to have contrast between foreground and background things. Just doesn't feel like there's much. I mean, I guess they do have like different coloration for like the pathways and stuff, but like, I feel like it's kind of rough on the eyes.
This unexpected quest will unravel many secrets about the world around her.
All right, some of the stuff looks cool. Some of these like creatures, but holy.
From the creator of Omno, Kibu is a tranquil adventure in the heart of the wilderness. Build out a temple, tend to your garden, brew delicious tea, and adventure out into the wilds to harvest the riches of nature.
Oh, it's like Kung Fu Panda.
Carve out your own special corner of home in a beautiful, mysterious land.
Kibu Omno. That's dope.
In this cozy platformer, play as young witch Flora, who cooks and delivers tasty treats to the townsfolk of Grot.
Why is that Steam only?
Choose a fitting recipe and gather your ingredients through different means while exploring.
That's the weird thing about a lot of these indie games. They're like Steam exclusive, but then for some reason Switch as well.
Slowly roasting the mushrooms in the oven and preparing the cooking pot.
But nothing else.
Remember,
It's kind of
for
weird.
this order, you are asked to avoid anything spicy. Flora, you only have a spicy horn pepper. We can work with that. It's not in the recipe, but you can use additional ingredients to outweigh the
I mean,
flavors
I
of
would
it.
agree they're like
Let it
Switch
stir with a
like
spark of
they feel Switch vibey game wise, like a lot of these indies do in general. But it's just kind of weird that like why is it also just
deliver your
Steam
magical
randomly?
delicacies.
Chicks can play them.
Get ready
So
to
what?
meet,
All
be
girls are
friends,
just
and
Twitch
care
or
for
Twitch
adorable
Switch
puppies
gamers?
while exploring paradise in our next game.
Welcome to paradise. Or should we say, puppy paradise?
Arr.
We have a ton of pups for you to befriend. Make sure to
Holy wash!
read and play with them. Unlock hundreds of clothes and accessories to dress up your pups and
What
create
the?
your own unique
Dogecoin to the moon.
Get your friends kitted out and hunt for treasure on sandy beaches. Or
It's easy to
hike and
post them on
explore
Steam.
snowy
Yeah,
mountains.
fair enough.
Go on your very own adventure and explore an island.
Posting a
full
game
of
on
puppies.
Steam's like posting a video to YouTube.
Be sure to check every nook and cranny. Who knows what secrets you'll find along the way. Make this island your own. Build and customize it for you and the furry locals. There's so much here for you to discover, and so many friends to make in this relaxing and exciting
Oh, the Omno game?
adventure.
Yeah, well,
Can't wait to welcome you to the island.
I feel like it'll probably be a thing that comes out on there and then it'll like come out on console later or something.
Guardian of Nature is a puzzle adventure game with lovely handcrafted art and animations. It's about a giant tree.
I feel like there's
that
a
connects the whole
good
forest
handful
and
of
its
things that
vegetation.
happens with, especially indie
You were
games.
brought into this magical world and play Henry,
Like
a
Vampire
botanist
Survivors.
and the last guardian of nature. One day, Henry finds out that the mother tree is in danger and that he needs to go on an urgent journey to put nature back in order.
Big
Explore
birdie.
the world of the game, above and below ground. Solve solar punk puzzles and see how everything is connected. Accompany Henry on his journey. Use your ability to change in size and find out about the large and tiny wonders of this world.
The gameplay itself seems kind of interesting. The
Wishlist
puzzles
The
and stuff
Guardian
seem
of
kind of
Nature,
cool, but
now on Steam.
I just don't vibe with that art. That is a very busy looking menu. Oh, my leg's asleep. Why do I always do this to myself? Cult of the Lamb. I mean, you also must realize like there's a theme around this game. Like I feel like more realistic stuff would be more like combat focused things, whereas these are, you know, this is Wholesome Games Direct. So it's going to be all games that are like kind of in this like more casual, laid back, laxed experience that isn't like hardcore, gory content, things like that. So in addition to being indie games, there's also like a theme around it, you know. As you said, cute, you know, like the cute kind of theme,
Welcome to Manita's
cozy.
Kitchen, where you'll meet Trexito, a T-Rex with
It's like
short
positive
arms that
vibes
has
games.
one dream: to become the best pizza maker. Join Trexie and their 4 dino friends in this
Trexie?
culinary adventure, but be warned.
T-Rexy.
The competition's conspiracy could ruin everything.
Switch. Oh, mobile.
Unpacking is a Zen game about the familiar experience of pulling possessions out of boxes and fitting them into a new home.
I've actually watched a bit of this game before.
Coming to phone and tablet later this year.
For those just joining, we'd like to take a moment to remind you about our collaboration with the Able Gamers charity.
Able Gamers creates opportunities for people with disabilities to enjoy video games by providing specialized equipment, advice, and education.
They assist individuals in getting the peripherals they need, work with developers to improve accessibility, and more.
And this year, we are partnering with the Yeti to offer 2 limited-time Wholesome Direct t-shirts that celebrate today's event, and
What's up, Matthew?
100%
What's
of
this?
the
We're watching
proceeds
some game
benefit Able
showcases.
If
Got
you'd
some
like to
game
learn more, you
showcases
can
today.
visit ablegamers.org and get your limited
We
time
have
t-shirts at
wholesome,
theyeti.com/wholesome
family-friendly
games.
showcases until 10, and then we got Future Game Show, which could have... Future Game Show, I feel like, is just a... It's literally a roulette wheel of what you're going to see there. You could see some, like, insane world premieres, or you could just see some random, like... I don't know. The range of what you might see in future game shows just all over the place. Hazelnuts. Dude, this is obviously fake. Plants don't grow that fast. Botany Manor? That actually seems like a, sounds like an educational game. You want to learn about botany, plant life.
Solarpunk is a cozy survival crafting game in a technically advanced world of floating islands.
Wait, how about this? There you go. They're up in the ante a bit on this one. Automated farming?
Live in harmony with nature and use sunlight, wind, and water to create an energy system and automate your processes like gathering resources and watering your plants.
Whoa, automating all your... Okay. Seems cool. The game is designed around creating automation.
Reforge a blacksmith's village on an isle of the land's finest artisans.
Minecraft? Minecraft Valley?
Step into the boots of an expert smith for a crafty adventure filled with mystery and charm.
Uh-oh.
Prove that a hammer, anvil, and your wits can overcome any challenge.
While the iron's hot.
Coming up next, we've got a fresh look at the Life Sim Wildflowers and some of the recent updates it's received, including additions to the romance, farming, and character customization
Get it while it's
systems.
hot. Peggy 3. Is that the age? Like, the age recommendation for this is 3 years old?
I'm Tara, Hazel Wild's granddaughter. Nice to meet you.
Join Tara on a heartfelt journey to become a witch in Wildflowers.
There's also this weird thing about, like, I feel like it's a Sabrina the Teenage Witch influence, but there's always this, it's either farming or like witchcraft, like becoming like a happy little witch.
Do you believe in witches?
Come to know and love the fully voice-acted characters of Fairhaven as
Hey,
you
yo.
unravel the local mystery.
I love you, Tara Wild.
Yeah. Hogwarts on Switch.
Come to the lighthouse, Moira. Come as fast as you can.
That's a witch, not a wizard.
Hills are a prison, and I'm breaking out.
Moira McKinnon is running away from home across the Scottish Highlands to reach the sea.
Bro, it's
Scramble
Laura
for
Croft.
peace, decipher maps, explore caves, and rush through valleys in time to music.
Also, not to get confused with sorceresses and sorcerers.
Sushi Ben is a VR
My
adventure
god, it's
game
Sakura.
about saving a struggling sushi bar by bringing in new customers. The game also uses unique 3D manga panels to add film language to VR.
今すぐ出ていかないとこのちょっと傷んで危うい匂いのするマグロをぶつけますよ
You'll have to help customers with their problems before
Yo, that was
they agree
rad.
to accompany you for dinner.
A seagull was
Here's the latest
radical,
from
bruv.
Snufkin, Melody of Moomin Valley.
In the northern part of the world, a global phenomenon was born. Tove Jansson, a cherished artist and author, created the intriguing world of Moomin Valley, transcending cultural boundaries and capturing the hearts of millions. Moomin's enduring appeal can be traced to the story's themes of friendship, melancholy, and adventure.
Comic
which
books?
have resonated with audiences across generations.
It's kind of creepy.
Among the inhabitants of Moomin Valley, we find a free-thinking spirit and philosopher with his signature green hat and harmonica, Snufkin. A true wanderer, he has embraced
A wanderer.
lifestyle, cherishing his independence and sense of adventure above all. When harmony is disturbed in Moomin Valley, he returns to restore the natural order of untamed beauty and rescue his best friend, Moomin Troll. Join Snufkin's adventures in Snufkin, Melody of Moomin Valley.
The Star-Named Eos is a first-person narrative puzzle adventure game that explores the power of photography and memories. Immerse yourself in a hand-drawn world, solve puzzles, and recreate photos to relive long-forgotten moments.
Oh, there's a whole iOS game about that little puzzle. Got different levels that get harder and harder.
Fall of
I remember
Porcupine
playing
is a
it like 10
unique
years
story
ago.
adventure. Experience the exciting story of Finley and his friends in a lovingly illustrated world.
It's dangerous up there, but they're birds. Holy combat. Splinter Cell? New Splinter Cell game. Nice. June 15th?
Hi everyone.
Just in
I'm
time for
Kieran,
Yusuf to get his
user of
console.
The Story of Seasons in the West. Here's a little snippet into some gameplay for Story of Seasons: A Wonderful Life, which is coming out this June 27th.
First things first,
Let's
create
go.
my own character. For those who played the original, you can see how much more choice you have now, and so I've made the decision to make myself. You can even choose what pronouns you'd like characters to use for you throughout the game. Of course, life on the farm is nice and relaxed, and we've made
You
some
saw this
changes
game
to make it
specifically?
even more relaxing, with better movement, upgradable tools, and some helpful new facilities. We've also added new hybrid crops, so you can experiment and make some unusual creations. Naturally, this game is all about family, and there's so much to uncover here. I don't want to spoil too much, so let me just tell you that I've married Nami and our daughter Mina.
Porcupine game?
Thing ever. It's time for me to say goodbye, so let me leave you with a quick snuggle montage.
Snuggle montage. Is that like a montage you're supposed to like watch with somebody and cuddle? Snuggle montage, never heard of that. Sounds like a new meta though. Tiny bookshop. Hello, lad. Damn, they're really making games out of every idea imaginable these days.
Yeah.
A bookshop? Huh, so you can like customize it and it evolves as you move around to different places? Looks like Veggie Tales. I'm trying to think of like what these little things remind me of. Like they were little like wooden like Little wooden toys. I feel like I had when I was young that looked like this. Holy. Weather physics? Wooden weather.
Next up is Campfire Cat Cafe, a mobile game where you build, manage, and design a relaxing cat cafe and snack bar in the forest.
Cat cafe. Pancakes. What the hell is going on with his eyeballs?
Campfire Cat Cafe is an idle game where you open a restaurant in a forest filled with cute animals.
I don't think I've ever eaten something so good it made me cry tears of joy. I don't know if tears of joy come from like...
Decorate and level up your restaurant and open new areas and activities for your customers to enjoy.
What, the Xbox? That was weird seeing like the Xbox intro on it. They just decided to toss this one over here. Couldn't fit it into the showcase anywhere. Oh, is that performance mode?
Miho must venture through a world of endless deserts, floating mountains, and talking beasts, outsmarting thieves and meeting quirky characters along the way.
Soup's getting cold, darling. Imagine they dropped this banger to start off the Xbox showcase. Sopa. Bang.
In Tracks of Thought, you're a little ladybug who's still figuring things out. And you're figuring out why no one in this train can remember where they're going. Team up with one of 7 bugs suited to your own personality.
They had every opportunity to name this Train of Thought, and they made it Tracks of Thought.
And learn how to deal with conflict together. Oh, looks like the train's arriving soon.
Be trying to perform worse. Is this the new Chainsmokers song? Animal Crossing 7.0 at this point. Whoa, but they got drones. This is future right here. Go Town.
It's almost time to say goodbye.
Before we go, we'd like to share even more wholesome games coming your way this year and beyond.
These are going to go by fast, so don't forget to visit wholesomegames.com after
Epic
the show
montage.
for info and links to the games.
Coming for all the games that didn't have like good enough trailers made, show off individually, so they don't waste our time and they slam them all together. Kato. They really up the ante of volume on this too. Diluvian winds? Now this gives me Terraria vibes. That building. Mario? Bug Snacks 2? Petit Island or Petite Island? It is hilarious how, like, popular cats are. Pizza possum? Or honestly just animals in general. Is it crazy how many games are just made with, like, animals as just, like, the population instead of people? I found this space rock. It's a tortoise. Fish bowl. I like the noise on the text. Garden life? Oh, I thought they were putting a rock down. That was like a soil plot. Okay, that... Bro, that was a straight up human who made that noise. I don't know why that cat meow was sick. March of Shrooms. Wait, toaster oven Pong? What the? Alright, this is the new Rocket League. What the fuck? Building towers anywhere and everywhere. TLCS. This guitar riff's kind of rolling right now, though. Oh my god. Was the toddler coloring that? What was that?
And that brings us to the end of our program. Remember to visit wholesomegames.com for links to every game featured in today's show.
We'll see you again next year for Wholesome Direct 2024.
But before we go, here is one last game we hope you'll love.
World premiere. What is this, Sailor Moon? Fields of Mystria. Oh, it's Stardew Valley. Who would have thought? Bro, Sailor Moon Stardew Valley. Nailed it. Oh, it's got Pokemon portals.
Bye.
Oh, what the?
That's it.
Insane transition. That was sick. Bro, nerds with the name Jacob are toxic. Come on now. IDC, give us future game show.
Responsibility, and thankfully, I've got Yuri here to share it with me.
I'm so glad we got that out of the way soon. Yes. Okay, thanks, Laura.
Wow, they ran over by 1 minute. We didn't even get to see the intro.
And I'm the voice of Sasuke on Naruto, Yosuke in Persona 4, and of course, Peter Parker in Marvel's Spider-Man. But tonight, I'm swapping out the Spidey suit for something a little more suave. Think less thwips, more quips. Actually, just like Spider-Man.
Exactly. Yuri and I have been on plenty of adventures, like when we explored the Midnight Channel with a talking teddy bear.
Or when we brought down Mr. Negative.
Right?
We have the best job.
I know! But let me tell you, nothing prepares you for a stacked showcase full of video game news.
You're telling me. Now, I've had a sneak
Stacked.
look at what's to come. We've got demo drops, developer presentations, gameplay trailers, montages, and of course, world premieres.
Nice.
Let's go.
Wish list at the ready, folks. And remember, if something catches your eye during the show, head to gamesradar.com to read more about it.
I think we've covered all the bases. So let's kick things off with something really special. Please
Avowed sneak peek? Why does this person think we would see a vowed sneak peek at this?
Of Waves from Beyond, from the soundtrack to High Water.
Like, I'd rather not see Avowed until it's in the Xbox showcase. Yo, what's up, my boy? How's it going, Dulio? The Soma Chromes. Rip. Wait, what is this? What the heck? This was the chick that was like hosting, and now she's just ripping a song? Holy. Live performance trailer music? Hoping the show's better than Summer Game Show. Yeah, Summer Games Fest was kind of, I don't know. It didn't feel as wild as it has in the past. But I feel like Sony doing their own showcasing, like, because some stuff shown there was shown again at Summer Games Fest, so I feel like that took a bit of hype away, because when you see something for a second time, it just doesn't feel the same. It's like, oh, we've seen this, you know? Even if they're showing more new stuff about the game. It's all about getting, like, the first impressions on brand new things it shows. I have no idea what's going on right now, by the way. Midsection was too long. The Summer Game Fest? And they kind of like, I don't know, when they like end the last half hour of the show with like 3 or 4 games and then like 5 to 10 minute little interview talk sessions in between, it's just a really bad pacing. That's why I like, because with the way you know, the way Microsoft does it, they have their showcase, which is just like basically like a set scheduled like trailers, good pace, and then we have our more in-depth stuff separated. Like they did it last year, they had like a whole separate like, you know, extra showcase the next Tuesday, and now they're gonna obviously do Starfield Direct, not in the middle of the main show to not ruin the flow. So at this point, I have no idea what this game is supposed to be about. You think we'll get another extended showcase? Perhaps. Well, I mean, an hour and a half plus half an hour for Starfield Direct, like, that sounds longer than ever, right?
Well, that was beautiful. Thanks again to
Like a full hour and a half for the main showcase is kind of beefy.
But today we are pleased to
For
reveal
Microsoft, like for Xbox alone.
PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X and S, and Nintendo Switch in the summer. Make sure to wishlist it on Steam.
All right, before we get to our first world premiere, we've got a quick update.
During this year's Spring Showcase, we announced that the World of Future Game Show is expanding with the launch of the new FGS YouTube and TikTok channels.
And after we wrap up today, you'll be able to go deeper into some
TikTok
of the show with exciting videos from the growing FGS editorial team. Search for FGS on YouTube or TikTok, and look out for the channel logo you can see behind us.
All right, let's keep this engine running. I think it's time for our very first
Choo-choo.
world premiere.
All right, let's go. All right, what do we got? What do they got for us?
So, why are we really doing this? I thought you hated racing.
Why is that Ash Ketchum?
Who is going to walk away with this year's City Pass? Tune in and find out. It's going to be one hell of a ride.
How's everyone enjoying the show?
Why is this? This reminds me of like Road 96 hanging out with fucking Mad Max.
Aster, what would you like to say to all your fans?
Resistor. Interesting.
Welcome to the world of Resistor, a post-apocalyptic car PG where you build a
Car PG.
It's coming soon.
Damn,
to
they didn't
PC,
even use that on Forza
PlayStation,
Horizon.
Xbox, and Nintendo Switch. So get it on your wish lists. What's next, Jerry?
Well, here we go from the post-apocalyptic to the prehistoric.
I guess Forza Horizon's not really an RPG, it's just an open world.
See it.
Whoa. This is VR? Oh my god. Is that what they said? I am all for racing games that are very competitive like GTA. Where half the race isn't even about actually racing, but just being the biggest dick face. I can't tell if the graphics look good or not. I probably misheard it. I have, during these showcases, my attention's usually very divided, and I sometimes miss finer details. Dead, fail, bro, eyes, stroke. You know, I feel bad. I feel for him. Darkest game show? Twitch? Nah, yeah, they straight. Somebody's cat stepped on their, wait. Oh, what the fuck? Wait, what? All I did was click live and it's back. What the hell? Come on. Oh, okay. It just so happened to be like... Alright, that was crazy timing. Star Trucker.
I don't know. I think I'd kind of enjoy being stuck in an intergalactic traffic jam if the views were that good.
That's a game for brand right
The
there.
whole truck sim thing now looks strangely relaxing. That was your first glimpse at Star Trucker, which is coming in 2024.
But now it's time to shift gears to demon gods and dark fantasy. We've got a developer presentation from Hexworks, the minds behind Lords of the Fallen.
Oh, yo. Okay.
On behalf of Hexworks, welcome to the Lords of the Fallen gameplay showcase. Today, we're taking a closer look at our all-new dark fantasy action RPG, arriving this October on PC,
Dude,
PS5,
when you
and
are
Xbox Series
like
X
are
and
in
X.
content creation and when like technical shit like that happens, like you just feel for people.
Spiritual successor to the original 2014
Because it
release,
hurts my soul
acts
whenever
as
it
a
happens to
full
me.
reboot for the franchise, taking place in a vast, interconnected world over 1,000 years later. Featuring colossal boss battles, fast, challenging combat, and deep, immersive storytelling.
This is going
Players will
straight on the
journey
wish
across
list.
2 parallel realms in this expansive RPG experience.
Unless they're throwing
The
it
world
on
of the
Game
living,
Pass.
Axiom, and the world of the dead, Umbral, with each featuring its own unique pathways, characters, enemies, and, of course, treasures.
This looks
And
kind of
while
whoa.
Axiom presents its own challenges, untold horrors await in its nightmarish counterpart. Thanks to the Umbral Lamp, players can enter this lightless world at any time in one of 2 ways. When slain by the foes of Axiom, at which point you'll resurrect in the same location, albeit in Umbral, or by performing the Umbral Rift and willingly sacrificing one of your 2 lives. But the lamp holds yet more power, granting the ability to flay the soul from an enemy for some high damage attacks.
Holy
and
shit.
even manipulate the very environment of the Umbral world.
Game's got some cool looking mechanics.
However, the longer you spend in this wraith-ridden plane, the greater number of spectral terrors that will hunt you down. But as harrowing as the Hellions of Umbral are, they pale in comparison to the game's brutal boss battles. Towering above the ever-burning city of Kalrath, this gargantuan monstrosity doesn't take kindly to would-be adventurers. The demonic presence within...
What the hell is going on?
A merciless torturer, prepared to carry out any atrocity in the name
Alright,
of his faith.
I'm on board.
Tancred,
I've already been on
master of
board when we've seen this game like 2 or 3 times in the past, but... Morning Beans?
Though beneath the pious veil, his very own flesh conceals a truth most foul. When Harrower Dervla ventured into the deepest depths of this world to thwart the undead rising, what she discovered was so
We had like the
utterly
Wholesome Games
horrific,
Direct
she renounced
show,
her
which...
life and commitment to a
Melania.
far darker oath.
Melania?
Pre-order Lords of the Fallen now and prepare to unleash the darkness.
Melania.
on Friday the 13th of October.
Holy, Friday the 13th release? Oh, hell yeah. But we just got into the Future Game Showcase, which I don't know, nothing crazy yet.
Coming to PC, PlayStation, and Xbox
What's up,
on
Dan?
October 13th, 2023.
Welcome back.
and you can wishlist it right now. Wait, what is it, Yuri? Are you okay?
My spidey sense is tingling. Oh, no, wait, it's something good. It's time for another world premiere.
Come on, bruh. You missed Animal Crossing? Which Animal Crossing? More witch than witch in a Animal Crossing? Oh my god, it's Pigeon Stray. Why do they sound like minions? Oh my, dripped out. Why is this kind of crazy? What? This feels like a movie trailer. Yeah. Bro's head is through the roof. Oh my. Did you just sup yourself, Dan? Fall Guys? Kinda, yeah. Except, like, Headbangers Rhythm Royale. So is it just like a rhythmic game with pigeon heads?
Team 17.
Oh god.
It was so infectious.
Yeah. That is going to be in my head for a while, I think.
Well, I really can't complain. Watch out for Headbangers Rhythm Royale, which is coming to PC, PlayStation, Xbox, and Nintendo Switch in 2023. So, what's next, Laura?
Oh, well, this game debuted as a world premiere in last year's Summer Showcase, and now we've got a closer look at gameplay. This is The Last Faith, which some fans are describing as a pixelated take on Bloodborne.
A hunter's dream, you might say.
Touché.
A new dawn is at hand.
Bloodborne, I hear.
The secret has been snatched in the hands of the sordid.
Are you asking what Beans' name is? Because how it looks on screen?
One rises above all others.
Are you talking about Beans' name?
A blessed curse. The sweetness of the flame.
I mean, nobody calls him that.
Only the inevitable can befall them now. Death.
Have you seen Lies of P, Dan? That's actually like Bloodborne. Actually, I'm almost on board to play the demo for Lies of P.
That was The Last Faith, a gothic Souls-like coming to PC, PlayStation, Xbox, and Nintendo Switch in October 2023. And you can wishlist it right now on Steam.
We're also thrilled to announce that The Last Faith will have a beta demo this summer. If you want to check it out, register for access at thelastfaithgame.com.
Our next game is a stealth action platformer set in the wake of a climate catastrophe. Let's take a trip to the world.
Nothing Elden Ring related? No Elden Ring DLC reveal, no. Storm in a Teacup. Is that the game or the dev team?
Hello everybody. I'm Carlo Bianchi and I'm the founder and game director of
Unreal Engine Anthem. Oh god.
Let me introduce you Zoe and Kobe, the dynamic duo that will accompany you during your journey. Today we're excited to show you the gameplay
Hey.
of Steel Seed. Steel Seed is a stealth action game with a deep, complex, and lore-driven story.
This is looking kind of rough.
Caused by humans,
it's looking a bit
AI
dated.
took control of the situation in order to find a way to preserve life. Zoe is looking for her father in an underground facility built by
Master
machines,
Cheeks.
and extremely hostile toward anomalies. The environment surrounding Zoe is huge and takes heavy inspiration from popular mangas, movies, and anime. Zoe needs Kobe to help with exploration,
Environment looks like a
stealth, and
Destiny
combat.
raid,
Their bond will grow stronger the more challenges they will face
but
together.
not as pretty.
Facing enemies without using Kobe is extremely dangerous. The planning phase using your companion is essential. Sometimes a stealth approach in problematic scenarios is
Oh,
preferable,
Weeb in Denial
and a
plays
good
this game.
execution will be highly rewarding.
It's not a Weeb game, bro. It's robots in
Environment
space.
will offer you many ways to deal with the enemies. Be the silent assassin. Should you feel more aggressive, or if you screw up the stealth approach, a fast-paced and tactical combat system will allow you to unleash your combat abilities on the enemies. Don't forget the Kobe is there to help you with ranged attacks and skills. Your companion really makes the difference between life and death. If you still feel underpowered, a complex skill tree system based on challenges will allow you to expand Zoe and Kobe's passive and active abilities. The challenge system is designed to render the experience more dynamic and fun. Also, in dangerous times, you may require dangerous friends. Use Kobe to make it fight with you. Your
Not
new
even a
ally
root beer this
will
time.
create hilariously engaging combat scenarios.
Mountain Dew Spark
There
filler.
are many more abilities that you can unlock from the skill tree. Choose wisely.
L. How's the award grind going?
Thanks for your time with us. Steel Seed
I
is
haven't
a
been on
truly emotional
GTA in,
experience
I don't know,
that will
since last time I
test you
streamed
in
it.
your
Well,
mind.
actually, I haven't
The
done any
game is
award
coming
stuff. I did
to
a
PC,
heist last night with some
Microsoft,
friends,
Xbox, and Sony PlayStation.
actually, but
Stay tuned.
Steel Seed is coming soon to PC, PlayStation, and Xbox. Man, I gotta say,
I haven't done
must
any
have to be
award
so
stuff
much
since I
easier when you're not
did,
wearing a skin-tight suit.
I don't
Am
know, whatever the
right?
last award day I was
Are you telling me
last
you
weekend.
wear the Spidey suit when you record?
No.
We need to talk after this. But right now, we've got a double feature focusing on Distant Bloom and Go Fight Fantastic.
Distant Bloom. This instantly made me think of like Oddworld. What's that little alien thing? It's like a head crab following you. Farming. Yeah. Restore the environment. So when you plant these things, it like makes the environment not so like scuffed. Where's the plorts at? Man, I'm pretty sad about Slime Rancher 2. I mean, technically, game preview, but in my it's not worth trying again until 1.0, until an official launch of the game. Kind of feels like Grounded. I don't know. I've never played Grounded since full release either, but apparently the game's kind of decent now. It's just not my cup of tea.
But one thing's for sure, we'll deal with whatever comes our way. Together.
Together. Why does it sound like a Rykard? Together forever. Play solo or co-op. Don't knock it till you try it. It's just a survival game, man. That's the problem with it. I don't know.
Distant Bloom and Go Fight Fantastic are coming later this year. So head on over to Steam and
When I played Grounded before, holy shit, I could not stand the UI and the
Limited-time demos
menus.
for both games have also been made available on Steam. So head on over to the Future Game Show's Steam page if you want to.
I don't know anybody else who's played Grounded. I don't know if you felt that as well, but I don't know if they like updated their UI menus, but they were bad in the past. Like trying to craft something in the game felt like a fucking 13-step fucking tutorial. You tried it also, none liked it? I don't know. There's just something about the crafting and the menuing and stuff and the inventory that just felt yucky.
Let's finish this. Catch this.
Show me what you're
Puss in Boots Simulator? I mean, we're not a puss, we're a puss.
Come on, amigo. Try to fight me at least.
With legs, torso, feet, hands, arms, and a head.
On guard.
On guard.
Am I the only one who's never heard of her?
That was En Garde, a swashbuckling.
They're having too fun with
action-adventure
these little
coming in the
skits
summer
they're
of
doing in between,
2023.
bruh.
Wishlist it now on Steam.
Hey, Yuri.
Yes?
When you think of the three pillars of video games, what do you see?
Okay, well, for me, it's got to be obviously big rigs, big bucks, and snow trucks.
Okay, that was not what I was expecting, but boy, do I have the trailer.
Pillars of gaming? Alright, Halo comes to my head for some reason. I mean, I don't know what they mean by pillars of gaming, but... She's in a dress with stockings but has sneakers on. I don't know, I'll have to do a fit check on the next little thing. This is cringe music. Nah, this is like...
Alaskan Truck Simulator is coming to PC, PlayStation, and Xbox in
Simulator!
2023. So drop
Get
it on your
destroyed,
wishlist
Brand.
Now, our next game follows a scribe who's been sentenced
It's
to
Ice
30
Road
years of
Truckers, the
writer's
game.
block. Hey, we've all been there, am I right? Let's take a look at The Bookwalker.
Fortnite was a 2017 game, bro. What the heck? Bro, they're getting a little bit edgy with these outfits. Okay, this is interesting. What is this? Oh, a wand? Oh, I'm playing. Let's go. The Bookwalker. Wait, so he jumps into different storybooks? That's kind of neat, actually. The way he like came back out of the book made me think of like Plucky, kind of, in a way.
You really should. Those guys are coming after you. The Bookwalker Thief of Tales is coming to PC, Xbox, and PlayStation on June 22nd, and you can play a free demo for the game on Steam after the show.
Okay, here's
Steam.
a new trailer for Deceit 2.
Why does she have cat ears?
Subterfuge game built from the ground up
And a three-face shirt. Holy. You're a wizard, Harry. What the fuck? That kind of spooked me out, bruh.
Deceit 2 is coming to PC, PlayStation, and Xbox
Oh.
in 2023. You can also play the beta now.
All right, yeah.
And if you like, yeah, give it a wish list.
But of course, lying is only one part of our
Yeah,
life.
the stalking.
For some of
Yeah.
us anyways, maybe more.
I
Our
see what
next
you guys
game
are saying with their
features the rest of it.
stockings.
It's time to check in with
It does look like a GTA character, you're right, because like the fucking high tops. You need some like heels on or something, or like some flats even. Some flats would
Hi,
work.
Future Game Show. This is King Choi, Studio Director of Marketing at Paradox Tectonic with Life by You. First off, I want to share a heartfelt thank you to the gaming community, especially the life simulation players, for your
Right now, this guy's got like one of the
overwhelming
GTA
when we first
beanies on,
announced
like
the
the
game
super
back in
like
March
small
of this
tiny
year.
freaking
And if you're just learning about us for
tinies.
the very first time, welcome.
Lose the dress.
Life by You is
I was gonna
designed
say
to be
maybe
one
if her
of the most
stockings are actually
laudable
thigh highs and she had a
open-world life
shorter
simulation
dress on.
Launching on PC as an early access title this September, Life by You is opening up.
But
a whole
even
new
even
world
then,
of
I think the
creative
sneakers are the main issue.
be in total control of the humans that you create, the
I
towns
agree.
that you build, and the stories that you tell, driven by real language conversations. And most importantly, live out the lives and stories that you create in a world without loading screens. And oh yes, mods. We here at Paradox
Mods.
are continuing to build off the DNA of great games that Paradox Interactive is known for, especially when it comes to community-focused features and experiences. The creator tools as well as editors that you'll be able to play with in our game will allow you to
The
get your
clothing
hands
is
on the
hints
same
at
tools
GTA
that our game
6.
team is
Nah,
using
bro.
to
If
actually make the game.
those are valid GTA 5 clothes, but we need to see some more in-depth layering for GTA 6
Here's
clothing.
an exclusive look at one of the jobs that your characters will be able to take on in Life by You. Here's my human, Harley.
You know what I need specifically? I need to be able to wear a long sleeve shirt, but still put a watch on, and then have the sleeve of the shirt come just to the watch, and then you still have the watch like showing off with a long sleeve on in GTA. I need to be able to have like a flannel shirt on with a chain underneath
Make
it.
sure you subscribe to be the first to know when we do our weekly video drops.
Not a flannel even necessarily, but just like, you know, just a loose shirt over the top, unbuttoned,
Pre-order the
with
game
an
on
undershirt.
Epic and wishlist it on Steam. When you
Like
pre-order,
you need to be able to like more accessibly wear accessories and jewelry with shit.
And the first 100,000 early access players will be invited to a private Discord server where you'll be able to share direct feedback to our game team to inform the roadmap and the development of the game.
We also need to be able to put socks on because fuck. There's some shoes that like I'd want to use, but like the character just doesn't have socks on. And if like the pants don't go down far enough to like actually fully connect
Life
within
by
the
You
shoe,
is
then it
coming
looks
to Steam
bad.
Early access on September 12th, 2023. So make sure to wishlist it today.
Okay, time to switch things up for a sec. The VR showcase first appeared in our spring showcase earlier this year, and
I'm not gonna
now
put
it's
Crocs
back
on just to have
by popular
socks.
demand. So let's swing over there and
Get
see
it?
what's new in the
Swing.
world. Oh, I see.
Eh.
Yeah. Whippity whip.
Yep.
So let's see what's new in the world of virtual reality.
Bro,
Whoa, this is all new.
every time I see her now, she looks like more of a GTA
I
character.
see a highlighted path, so
I don't know why it's such a. I don't know why calling that a GTA outfit is so accurate.
Sounds smart to me.
Funny.
Here's our first game, a reimagining of a Dreamcast cult classic that lets you play.
The show's kind of
squash
weird because they don't have any background music.
Let's check in with C-Smash VRS.
Not gonna lie. Like, I would just put on background music, but I don't want background music on during these. Ooh, okay. This is Pong in 2023, baby. 30, 40, however many years later. Bruh. I almost called it PC VR, PSVR. Black Eyed Peas. It does have like energy never dies energy to it. You're right. I got a feeling
Be mindful of low-hanging light fixtures because C-Smash VRS is coming
But
to
tonight's
PSVR2
gonna
later this
be
month,
a
on June 23rd,
good night.
2023. If you haven't got it on
Speaking
your
of
wish list
tonight,
already,
tonight leads tomorrow morning, which
and if
leads
you're
to
not convinced by that
exclamation
trailer,
premiere in the
you can try a
chat.
free demo for the game on the PlayStation
If you're not already.
Next up, we have something for those of
Follow
you
the
looking for
orders
a
of that
different way to
command.
get your heart pumping.
Now let's see
Take
who
a
knows
look
how to
at this
spell
trailer
premiere.
from Madison VR.
Oh, strike one. Strike two. No, it's not midnight. It's not at midnight, but yeah. Make sure to be prepared for that, guys. Tomorrow at 9 a.m. Primer. Exclamation prime in the chat as well, I guess. Shit. While we're at it. Yeah, I'm very stoked, very excited. Oh my god, owie. But yeah, live premiere tomorrow on YouTube. There's gonna be a live chat when the video first goes up, and we can all hang out in the chat and watch and react together for the first time right after it launches. So wow,
Yikes.
wow,
Whole
wow,
origin story
wow.
now. That was Madison VR, which is coming in 2023.
Forget the elbow and knee pads. This next game lets you shred without the fear of falling.
Shred.
Let's see what's new with VR Skater.
Damn. The YouTube, so when you do a premiere on YouTube, there's like a YouTube chat with it. So it's essentially like a YouTube live stream, but it's literally just the duration of the video right after it launches, and then it like, you know, just turns into a normal video after that point or whatever. So the place to be for that, like when it's going live, is actually on YouTube. And then after the premiere goes and it's done and whatever, then we'll go live on stream on Twitch in preparation for Xbox Showcase at 10.
Flipping its way onto Pico and PSVR 2
Premiering
headsets
Sunday 9,
2023.
Xbox
Now
10.
it's time to head over here and throw it over to First Contact Entertainment, who can give us the lowdown on Firewall Ultra, a tactical VR shooter coming exclusively to PSVR 2.
Yeah, vamos. Yeah, as I said, premiering Sunday. Gaming with the boys at 9 a.m. Xbox 10 a.m. 11:30 Starfield Direct, and then 1 p.m. I think is PC gaming show. So it's gonna be a full day tomorrow.
In Firewall Ultra, you'll be playing as an elite contractor tasked with either downloading or defending sensitive information. You'll be able to hop in with a squad of up to 3 other players and show off your skills across varied locations.
PlayStation making all their VR games exclusives. Do you have an Oculus Rift or something, Delio?
The team has been working hard to create a truly deep and immersive experience.
Tomorrow's a banger day indeed. And technically, like it's my 5-year anniversary of streaming as well.
Haptics in both the controllers and headset, trigger resistance, and the power of the PlayStation.
I haven't really acknowledged it or celebrated it anyway, but as of the 7th of June, 5 years.
We can't wait for you to enter the world of Firewall Ultra.
5-year affiliate anniversary.
Later this year. Now, thanks for watching and enjoy the rest of the show.
Firewall Ultra is set to launch on PSVR 2 later this year.
Last but certainly not least, we've got an exclusive world premiere of a new VR experience featuring a
OG
famous
boys.
hero. Hold on to your Wensleydale.
It's pretty OG, man. You came within the first month and a half. Nearly, well, actually, no, not within the first month. Actually, yeah. No, Follow Age is not based on affiliate. Skull and Bones? Nah. My Sea of Thieves video is gonna fucking destroy Skull and Bones.
It's a right burst.
Skull and Bones wishes it was my premiere tomorrow.
Looks cracking, Yuri. Wallace and Gromit in the Grand Getaway is coming to MetaQuest 2 and MetaQuest Pro in 2023.
This brings us to the end of the VR showcase. We ran out of highlighted path anyway, so
It's interesting. I still remember all the times I feel like I first saw you guys in chat. Dan, for some reason, Dan, I remember seeing your name when I was playing Rocket League, but I think you were definitely GTA. Dulio came in during one of our Rocket League tournaments. Beans in a pot.
Don't forget to check GamesRadar.com.
I rember first seeing him type in chat when I was sitting on a slot machine or sitting at horse racing in the casino. Don't remember which, but I was gambling in the casino in GTA.
Time for some more trailers, Yuri?
Yeah, for sure.
Bob, what was I doing with Bob? I don't remember exactly, but I was on GTA, I know that. I feel like I was like flying. I was like flying in the air on my oppressor, and I was near the west side of the map, kind of near the big mall on the hill. I was like flying somewhere over there. I think I saw a chat message from Bob.
Where am I? Where do you think?
Was it GTA when I first joined you? I don't know. I feel like you, when I saw the Ice name, I feel like it was in Rocket League, but I don't know why you would have found me from Rocket League. So I feel like you had to have followed me from GTA. I was in the slot machines? Yeah. Yep. It's funny.
Heyo, this is Penta from Dedelic Entertainment, and you just watched the reveal trailer of our upcoming story-driven survival game, Surviving Deponia. It has been 7 years since
Rocket League tournament? Yeah, you were in one of my tournaments that I did on Rocket League where it was like viewer tournaments, and I had my TTV in the like title of the tournament. Yeah.
Master the environment.
It was Def GTA. Came in and Azaga said, "Oh, there's Mr. 1000." Yeah.
That was Surviving Deponia, a survival twist on the cult classic point-and-click series. It's coming soon, so head on over to Steam and drop it on your wish list to stay up to date.
Man, I am parched.
Not as parched as the citizens of our next game, who live in a post-apocalyptic society where water has become...
We live in a society.
By yourself.
There's the Joker emotes.
Got around this desert.
Both came from? Well, Nezaga had been in my stream a lot prior to that.
Civilization. To survive, you must reach out to the world outside.
Like Brand and Nezaga were in my stream before
Is always right around the corner.
you came along, and I know you guys were all in a what's his name's too. Around the time when the Arena War came out.
Coming to PC on July 20th, 2023. So be sure to stick it on
Years prior.
Okay, I don't want to alarm anyone, but I can see that we've got yet another world premiere coming up next.
Outrageous! How is this possible? How many are we up to now?
I just know I remember seeing Nezaga on a username called OMG It's Over 9,000, or like maybe it was Twitch name Dehumanizer or something, like in my first few months, like when I played GTA before Red Dead Redemption. And then Nezaga hung out and played Red Dead Online with me a bunch in the early days. So 2018. What the? You fucking piece of shit? Oh my gosh. What is that dialogue in this game? What is going on? Yusuf or Brand? Oh, Brand is early. Really early. Brand found me in my couch streams in GTA. Back in the day. Brand was here before we got affiliate because he was gifted a sub by Mr. Goodburger when we got affiliate.
Game show. That was Leica, Aged Through Blood, the very first Motorvania. That's what I'm calling it, and I'm sticking to it.
What about Yusuf? Yusuf was
Leica Aged Through Blood is coming to PC, PlayStation, Nintendo Switch,
1
and
year prior.
Xbox in 2023.
Yeah.
Next, let's hand it over to Pentapeak Studios to dig into the mechanics of their upcoming strategy game, Space Gears.
100 years in the future, Mars is at war.
Space Gears is a new strategy game. So in the
M. Yong-chul.
Commander, your
Titanfall
missiles are
3.
armed and ready for battle. The ground crew is adding the final touches to prepare for your arrival. This is your camp and home base. Collect
Ham?
resources and terraform Mars to build an army of mechs.
Feel so bad for shitting on the hosts.
And MOBA fans everywhere. Strategy and unit controls will be key to claiming victory. Space Gears will be available to test play this June.
Yeah, that dude said he like voiced Sasuke and a bunch of other shit
Commander.
when the show started. Forget what else he said, but Insomniac Spider-Man.
Space Gears is
I know
coming
that.
soon to PC, but you can terraform your opinion on it by playing it for free after the show.
Nice. How about something terrifying, though? Aha. Bloober Team has sent over the brand new launch trailer for the studio's first.
They are kind of just like throwing dad jokes back and forth at each other, though.
Peggy 16.
And it feels out of place because she looks like a big kid. That fit. It's the weekend.
Talent. Prestige. Recognition. You took away what was rightfully mine. But
Wow,
what was stolen
wow.
can be reclaimed.
Bloober. Oh, it is Bloober. Bloob Fackle.
And yet, it all still feels unreal.
He's Ben 10? The heck? What is this, Edith Finch 2?
The nightmares. They've never left this place. All right. I've waited too long.
Layers of Fear 2?
It's time.
Bro, why was Edith Finch such a good game? Holy. Trying to build an iron farm?
What? How they?
This is kind of looking like a Layers game. My fear is definitely being layered while watching this.
Is that you?
Of course, Ma. How's your book going?
Or maybe just like a new similar genre game.
How?
It's good to have you back, writer.
No. Not again.
There's fear. Horror reimagined. Wait. What? Why is it just called Layers of Fear?
And I've wet my pants. That was Layers of Fear, which is coming to PC, Mac, PlayStation 5, and Xbox Series consoles on June 15th.
Up next, we've got a unique take on the
Next-gen
co-op
exclusive?
cartoon shooter from a talented two-person studio. Let's dive into the world of Enchanted.
Oh my god, it's Peach.
Peggy 12.
Princess Peach. Why does this look like Cuphead? Like Cuphead characters. Do golden nuggets do anything anymore? I brainstormed and suggested an idea of doing weekly raffles again for game requests that would then be in a monthly marathon stream. So once a week, one person could win a free time slot in the marathon stream. And we would comprise a marathon stream of 4 weeks of raffles that would have 4 different winners for time slots, and then 4 other slots that could be purchased using channel points. And then the way the raffle would work is like, obviously you just like earn points over time by watching, and you could like,
Explore a variety of animated styles.
you could
When
buy
Enchanted
tickets that
Portals
would go into a
comes to
pot,
PC and
and like the
consoles
more you
later
watch,
this
the
year.
more tickets you
Okay,
could get, the higher
we've got
chance that you get of
dark
potentially
fantasy
winning
deck
raffle.
building RPG up next, full of
We
procedural
did raffles in the
dungeons
past.
and
I'd
branching
probably do
narrative
like a
choices.
similar
Let's check in
style
with Shattered
to how we did those raffles, but obviously with a different reward.
This end is nothing but an endless hell. But this ends now.
Deck
Destiny
building RPG?
is ours to shape.
You have no idea of what you've done. Not to yourself. Not to the world.
Shattered Heaven.
Shattered Heaven is out now on PC.
That's a cool name.
Jerry?
Okay, well, if I'm reading this correctly, then we're introducing the Fart Squad?
Oh, yeah. You mean the furniture arrangement and relocation.
Moving Out? Is that what this is
Great
called or
house
something?
movers to have on speed dial.
I feel like we've seen this.
In the town of Packmore, there are those with stuff and those who carry stuff away. When your stuff needs moving, it's time to call Smooth Moves.
Damn. Toaster Man. Yeah. Moving Out 2. I knew I'd seen something like that before. It must have been the first Moving Out. Game's kind of goofy. What's most interesting tomorrow showcase? I mean, tomorrow will be like the main... It's gonna be like the prime events of the year probably tomorrow.
Laura, would you mind, like, giving me the number for the Fart Squad after we wrap?
Of course. I love those guys. Moving Out 2 is coming soon.
Next up, we've got our Ones to Watch segment. A montage of some of the coolest indie
Unless you're
games on
asking
the
what is the most interesting showcase tomorrow, then it's probably just Xbox Showcase. It's gonna be like the main event of everything. Deathground. Starfield, ESO 20. Yeah. Unrecorded. Oh yeah, this is like that ultra realistic looking ass game. The game people were saying like looks too real.
That was our ones to watch montage. If anything caught your eye, you can find out more on these games and everything else in the show by heading to our dedicated Steam page, which you can find by searching for future
Dedicated servers.
A montage. But now it's time to take a look at Warhaven, Nexon's free-to-play 16 versus 16 fantasy brawler.
Oh, we saw this the other day. It had fucking monetized ass music in it. I wonder what company he's gonna with to help develop it ever farther, because it's just, what are you talking about? Oh, unrecord? Bro, this game does not look like it has any identity. I look at this and I feel like I'm seeing 5 different games. I feel like that's something that games like kind of do too much with these days, is like they try and implement too many different styles of like game or gameplay into it to where it just doesn't really have a solid identity. Like sometimes less is more in games, where it's like you have a very solid, strong theme and you just polish and like master that and perfect that, rather than like blending this style with that style and this and bring all these in and try and cater to this person and that person and these people who play all these different types of games, and you just have this big mashup and jumble of just like a whole bunch of half-assed like jack of all trades but master of none video game that brings all these different things together very mediocrely, rather than picking one specific thing and just making it really insane. Like games that are hyper focused on a specific thing that they set out to do and then are just very like good in that one specific thing, I think are better experiences than games that try and like spread themselves out too much. Kind of like how we were talking about the other day, like some games just don't need any open world aspects. Like they would just be better left. It's more linear narrative.
Steam World Build is coming to PC, PlayStation, Xbox, and Nintendo Switch in 2023. Make sure it's on your Steam World wish lists if you like what you saw.
Now, Yuri, you've heard of nightmares, right? But what about a daymare?
Sounds even.
Same thing goes for like more RPG-based games or narrative games that try and throw crafting into the mix. Like I hate when there's just like random ass, seemingly unnecessary crafting in certain games. Like leave crafting to like open world survival type stuff. Crafting doesn't need to be in every game.
Reyes, you should stay out of this. You think you understand, but you're blind like everyone else.
It can't be too late.
Reyes, you need to get out of here right now.
They all seem to become obsessed with the same thing.
He can't have betrayed us.
That data can't be allowed to leave here. The living
Daymare
have contributed with their light, or the whole world will burn.
It looks like Callisto Protocol, kinda.
I'm going to finish this forever.
Or Dead Spacey.
Rest now.
Stay frosty, because Daymare is coming to PlayStation, Xbox, and PC on August 30th, 2023. So prime those wishlisting fingers, folks. What's next, Laura?
We're going to throw it over to Core Engage, the team behind New Cycle, a diesel punk city builder that takes place after a devastating solar flare.
Diesel, baby. Oh my god, is this a farming game? Oh, this looks like a freaking, yeah, city builder. Very interesting, albeit. Like for a city builder type. I don't like it. It looks like you're building like a fallout shelter.
That was New Cycle, which is coming to PC in Q2 2023.
That's more interesting to me than just like building like a modern city. Like in my opinion, like City Skyline is like a very boring
Not in the way you think. Check it out.
type of game.
Once upon a time, there was a happy place.
It's just
called
too like
Riverside. And right there was a bear.
It's too close to just being like modern regular life. You're just building a straight up normal city.
Amazing ability.
There's some medieval stuff in there, like, you know, obviously like, you know, Planet Coaster, Roller Coaster Tycoon, like building in a theme park, like that's more exciting than just building a city.
Throw it. There you go. Ruffy could swap just about anything. But his job
The problem I feel with city building is your only objective is to just satisfy the fucking people there. You can't like, there's like no fun factor like there is with like building a roller coaster. And the most annoying part about at least with Planet Coaster, was trying to satisfy all the dumbass idiot fucking
And the end was near.
people who would come into your park.
It was up to Ruffy to accept his destiny and swap the bad for good.
Riverside.
Boom, shakalaka! Did you see that swap, buddy? Are you swappy enough to save the world? Swap-a-doodle-doo! That was easy! Things might get rough, but you are ruffier. And you will never swap alone. Ruffy and the Riverside.
Ruffy.
And Nintendo Switch this winter. Yeah, correct. This winter.
It's Rossetti from Animal Crossing.
Hey, every brand needs a mascot, and I think we just found ours. Ruffy and the Riverside is barreling its way onto PC and Nintendo Switch this winter, so get it on your wish list now.
Our next section is a slight change of pace. This year, we'll start to get our hands on the first games developed in Unreal Engine 5. But we
What do you guys think about the white belt, though?
24, 25, and beyond might
White belt's kind of bold. It looks like the level 99 holster in Red Dead Redemption Online.
Wait, what? At the Future Games Show? Outrageous.
Precisely.
Alright, are they showing a bunch of different stuff here? What is this? Meerkat demo? Some PlayStation City? Project Anime Tokyo. Cave. Wukong. Graveyard Path. Oh, Unreal Engine 5. Beckoning. The Witcher Village, what? This is way too fast. What the fuck? Like, are all these games supposed to have individual trailers I've seen somewhere? Or like, they're just all slapped in here? Like, what is this? Or are these just like little fan-made projects within Unreal Engine 5? I don't know. For me, nothing changed in Rocket League except trading.
And that was
the crates, I guess.
Unreal Engine
Whole crate system. That was like the only comparable thing to like CSGO, like Rocket League crates, but it's just not the same anymore.
Flames from here. Be sure to head over to the FGS social channels if you want to see more Unreal 5 demos as and when they drop.
And while you do that, I am pleased to report the sighting of a friendly neighborhood
Spider-Man.
Oh, come on, let's see it then.
World premiere. What do we got? Stardew Valley again. Rock on! Rockin' Stone! The trading wasn't, yeah. There was a good while, like back in the day in Rocket League, like I mained trading more than playing. Yeah, why the OST going kind of hard though? Fretless.
Thanks to Ritual Studios for that
Fateless.
face-melting first look at Fretless, The Wrath of Rifson, which is coming to PC in 2024.
Another double feature up next, focusing on Hammerwatch 2 and Paleo Pines.
Hammerwatch?
I am pleased to
Overwatch?
report that it is once again dinosaur time.
Yes.
What's up with dinosaurs being in games, bruh? Quirky town. Cheeky dinosaurs. Paleo Pines. Mech farming? Oh, the Frontier game? Not yet. I'm curious about that game though. Ever since we saw it, I want to see more. Maybe at the showcase tomorrow. That would be the hopes.
Paleo Pines is coming on September 26th, and Hammerwatch 2 is coming soon. Stick them on your wish lists and watch out for the demos.
Stick them on the wish list,
Will be
fella.
available on Steam from June 19th.
Speaking of demos, our Ones to Play montage is back after its debut in the spring showcase earlier this year. Don't touch that dial, as we're going to show off a bunch of incredible games that
Dial,
you can
what
try
year is this?
right
1995?
after the show.
And I'm not ready to die out here.
World's worst handyman. What a thing to make a game around. Paper trail kind of seems kind of neat. That is, holy, that's like some freaking Tunic type puzzle shit. Sara. I remember seeing this.
Thank you to all of the amazing developers who submitted their demos for our Ones to Play montage. And remember, you can check them all out by heading to our dedicated Future Game Show Steam page.
We're taking a quick break from the trailers now to deliver an exciting update. In last year's summer showcase, we were proud to feature a selection of amazing games being created by Ukrainian developers under exceptional conditions.
Slava Ukraina. This year, we're thrilled to confirm the release date for one of those games right now.
Puzzles for Clef is a cozy puzzle platformer set in a stunning world full of magic and mystery. And it's coming to Nintendo Switch and PC via Steam on July 27th.
Go check it out.
Are they going to
Also
acknowledge
to our
Stalker?
FGS social channels for more updates on the games from Ukraine that we featured during last year's show.
Okay, time for another trailer.
I'm ready.
We've got a first look at gameplay from Station to Station, a wholesome simulator where you connect voxel
Stalker
railways
tomorrow,
to
TM.
build thriving
Copium
cities.
Prage. Even though, the thing with Stalker is, we've seen it. We've seen Stalker multiple times. We've seen gameplay, we've seen stuff. It just needs to, exist. We saw this yesterday, or earlier. We saw it in the showcase earlier, I think. Play Atomic Heart, and I'll play Stalker 2. So I'm supporting both sides of the war. I mean, bro, I know there was some controversy and attempted backlash around Atomic Heart, but for the time era of the game, doesn't have any
and a demo is available right now.
It doesn't have any
So go
foul
check it out after the
intentions.
show.
Next up, we're taking a step into the world of fantasy with Ember Storm Entertainment's
Looks like Atomic Heart's been in development for literal years, all far before the whole Ukraine shit happened. So looks kind of cool. Damn, look at the roofs. Nah. So, in my opinion, Dulio, Atomic Heart had one of the greatest video game introductions in a long time. And the game just didn't keep up the pace of what the intro to the game offered as an experience. And I do agree, the gameplay kind of was a bit lackluster. The controls, in my opinion, were a bit loose and just kind of bad button mapping.
Okay, our friends at Sega have got a new trailer
I had
to
some
share
issues with
regarding
that for
Company
sure.
of Heroes 3.
But I mean,
Let's check
the
it out.
storyline throughout the game was decent enough. I could have gone without having all the weird, random open world areas you just had to run through to get from point A to point B. Those were kind of annoying, especially with all the stupid lights that would detect you, or the fucking camera thingies. Fucking hated all those. As compared to the original Doom.
Coming to PlayStation and Xbox on May 30th.
I don't know about you, Yuri, but I've got a feeling this next game is going to be a good one.
Wait a second. Is that you?
That's me.
In a role-playing musical? Wait. And we're about to be introduced to the main romanceable characters?
Oh my god.
Stalker looks kind of meh, not my
Give me
game.
some
Wait,
popcorn,
what?
please.
What is this satire I'm hearing?
Who's
is this, Grace? Why does he have horns?
I've been known most often as Pan. I know where you belong, Grace, the song, Grace. I can show you the way. Do you believe?
Oh, dude, they're doing As Dusk Falls.
God, how can you even stand him? Still not a fan? Honestly, he's exactly what I'd expect him to be. What about Apollo?
As Dusk Falls was good.
Apollo was god of the sun and light, but our sun god had a reputation.
That hidden voice, it'll always play on loop. It'll always say, what did I do? What didn't I do?
They won't show Stalker 2 to Xbox. I mean, they, like I said, they don't need to. We've seen Stalker like plenty of times and plenty of stuff on it. The game just needs to like be able to come out.
Tell me what you know about Persephone. Honestly, she's the least like her stories. Are you here to challenge
It's insane. It's been over a year now already, though.
Thing about me.
Like, it was supposed to be April last year, man.
To make new friends.
How sad.
Because you're so big and scary. I'm glad you appreciate my
I mean, I think it probably would have been delayed from April anyways to like the, you know, fall.
Didn't you tell me what it was really all about? We all have our.
But after that, then
She sounds a little volatile. You're always looking out for me, Freddy.
That's the deal, right? Best friends to the end. It's an adventure.
yeah, I mean, no, it's the most justified like indefinite delay on a game.
Wow, that was awesome. And to celebrate, Laura has promised to
It's
perform
just sad,
a
you know?
rap from the game for us.
No, I haven't.
Are you sure?
Yes, I'm sure. Not happening.
Holy, drop
I'm so
that
pleased
beat.
to be able to reveal that, as well as PC, Stray Gods is coming to Xbox, PlayStation, and Nintendo Switch on August 3rd, 2023.
They moved quickly out. So after they moved, were they able to like start working again after they moved elsewhere?
Introduce a new section to the show.
Like, is that like something Microsoft was willing to hook up or something?
Debut.
It's another world premiere, isn't it?
Yeah, okay, fine, but you don't have to spoil it.
It's the fucking least they could do, bruh. Psychological horror game, okay? Rockin' stone, brother. They didn't lose any progress? Yeah, they probably had autosave. Yeah, this is Logan LAN party right here. This reminds me, Jolan, do you remember that random ass game we played? That was like 20 minutes long and I got all the achievements in it? What was that game called?
This game again.
Reveal.
That was your first look at Reveal.
Oh, I love horror games. But our next game is all about driving to survive in an anonymous
Yeah, it was black and white, yeah.
zone. Here's Ironwood Studios with a developer presentation about what to expect in Pacific Drive.
Initially, it was very much a personal thing.
Holy Griswold family vacation?
Around
Oh.
the Pacific Northwest, I would go
Never
camping,
mind,
I'd
this
go
is
to the beach, I'd go on road trips with friends.
This is a video, not
as
a
an adult,
trailer.
I decided to start doing that again. So I got an old station wagon and I started.
Yeah, the
going on these
road
trips,
mission,
but,
yeah.
I would go to abandoned industrial sites. I would go, taking the car.
Wait, no, it is a game.
Little dirt trails, and there was this vibe, this feeling of being out there in the woods with this old car, a very surreal experience, and that became, I think, the initial seed idea for the game. Pacific Drive is a run-based driving survival game, but when we started, we were very much just prototyping. We were getting the player into the car, having them drive around in the woods and getting a feel of the space out there. What we quickly figured out is there's a lot of overlap between resource management and kind of plate juggling.
What the hell?
In a survival game, and taking care of a car, like making sure that you don't run out of gas and checking on your battery. It all eventually came.
Oh crap! Gotta.
The garage,
I don't know what a battery is in a car.
A safe space for the player to be the mechanic and to work on their car, and taking these excursions out into the zone where you're grabbing resources and exploring, and then coming back and being able to do it again. In most survival games, there's a focus on the player and keeping them alive, but for Pacific Drive, we wanted to turn that on its head a bit and put the emphasis on the car. It's the thing that's going to keep you safe.
Big Dans, yeah.
So long as you maintain it. The player can still take damage, but the car itself is a good deal more complicated. There's different slots that you can put different equipment into and customize your car, but
Fractured Minds, that is what it was called, yep.
Take wear and tear, they may get damaged and break.
Fractured Minds.
In which case you may have to craft replacement parts or
I have 47 minutes on the game? Nuts.
Satisfying that fantasy of the player being a mechanic, just taking care of this car and maintaining it while they're on the road. It's important for us to do this because that interaction helps build the player's relationship with the car, and that's something that we care a lot about for the game.
Beast.
So the zone is a pretty isolating and lonely place. When you're out on the road, your car is your only real travel companion, and we wanted to make sure that players had the ability to build a
holy drifting, God. Nah, I got to do Forza today, but
as well. So
I am not opposed to maybe doing something instead of getting on GTA after.
We built the whole game with these systems in mind because
I saw. I need to look at the newswire.
Sandbox for these different dynamic moments to occur.
Sometimes when
Still
I'm driving
haven't.
the car, I find I have to swerve suddenly just to get out of the way of a saw blade or an electrical anomaly, and then I'm on.
4 achievements are all 100 gamer score. Yeah.
That's fine then, because the first time I drove into the woods was as a teenager going about 40 miles an hour.
We're gonna do the 100% achievement series and Sea of Thieves.
I spent eternity climbing this super steep hill with my car. I finally got to the top, climb out of my car to get what I'm going after, and turn around, and there are broken bunnies just sticking all over it. They slammed on the gas and sent it barreling right back down the hill.
Oh, the achievements are 100% like. Wait, so every person that played the game got the achievements? God.
And actually ran into a group of abductors, and one of them pulled me straight into the gateway, and I made a safe exit from there, even though the storm was closing in.
That's crazy.
I think the experience I'm looking forward to players having the most is gaining that sense of companionship with the car. You know, sitting in the garage, looking at it, seeing all of these stories that have happened, the crazy escapes, the last.
Oh my God, they're trying to create a game where people are gonna make carnography in it? Oh God. You want to have a personal connection with your car. I've already seen those My Strange Addiction episodes, man. We don't need a game for that.
Pacific Drive is coming to PC and PS5 later this year. And to celebrate,
What the hell was that?
we're giving away this custom-built station wagon. One of you lucky viewers could be driving home in style tonight.
Wait a minute.
No,
that's
that-
literally the car from the game.
No, touch it. Touch it right now. Show me that that is life size right there in front of you. I don't believe that that's actually there.
Yeah, yeah, you knew. You knew, so let's just quickly move on while the producers put out some fires.
I'm the fire, aren't I?
You really are.
That guy
Cookie
just
Cutter
looks
is up
Mormon.
next, a techno pop punk Metroidvania starring a badass android.
My name is Cherry. I'm different than that mass-produced junk.
Cookie Cutter?
I was built to entertain my
Holy.
Lately, I can't understand what I feel.
Wait, why? When her face was taken off, why did it make me think of Wreck-It Ralph? It made me think of the glitch. High white octane combat. Titanium white.
They will pay for what they did to her.
It's wearing a skirt so you can see your panties? Yeah, what the fuck? God. I think it's so you can see her dually extra wide horse trailer wagon carrying thighs. Oh my god. What the? Cookie cutter?
Cookie Cutter is coming to PC.
Dude, that's an insane grill.
To the Steam page and hit that wish list button.
Okay, it's world premiere time again. And fans of
Aw,
classic
man,
top-down
no.
GTA games might get a kick out of this one.
Okay, GTA. What if it's actually just GTA 6? GTA fans might get a kick out of this. Wait, what the fuck? Wait, no, this music is like, I think this music's in my playlist of fucking background music. I was gonna say it's because it's a song from GTA, but it's... Did this say GTA RP fans specifically?
83 Adam, show us handling, responding code 3.
Police are engaged in a dramatic shootout. We could be in for a police pursuit.
This is like classic as fuck. Yeah, this is definitely in the playlist, right? I was like, why? The music sounds so familiar. The Precinct. Oh my poggers. It's kind of neat. It's kind of neat, I guess.
Precinct is a crime-fighting action sandbox game set in the
I started memeing instantly because they like mentioned GTA,
and it's
but
coming to PC, PlayStation, and Xbox in 2024.
And with that, it's time for our final trailer of the night.
No, say it isn't so.
I know, those of you who tuned into last year's summer showcase, you may remember Ludo, Broken Bird Game's terrifying...
you know, the best part of that being in my playlist is I know that I can actually use that music.
It's a little bit PT, a little bit Edith Finch. Time for an update, don't you think? I do.
PT and Edith Finch crossover. This has got to be a bang. All right, this game goes hard. No, this is Logan playing Visage, but he actually needs a diaper. Oh my. Whoa, what are they doing under that sheet? Whoa. Luto. Demo available on Steam. Coming to all next-gen platforms.
That was a brand new look at Ludo, which is coming soon
Nice.
to PC, PlayStation, and Xbox. So make sure it's on your wish lists. You can also check out the free demo for the game on Steam.
That looks like the end of the show, folks. Thank you so much for tuning in. It has been so fun.
Wait a second, Yuri. Now my spidey sense is tingling.
Wait, what? You mean like FGS specific world premiere Spidey Sense?
I think so. I think that's what this is.
I guess that means there's one more thing then. Let's see it.
I'm going to tell you a story.
Hurry!
A story about 3 extraordinary spirits.
What the hell's going on with
face
here?
The darkness.
The way of the samurai. Oh, it's Trek to Yomi with color. It's the color DLC. Whoa. Wait, I might actually be a natural at this game. The frame pacing of the game's kind of weird though. It's not as smooth as Trek to Yomi.
Kitsune, spirit of the forest, was a witness and a part of it.
Spirit of the Samurai. Epic Games. I don't know. It's kind of weird. They went with like the whole backdrop of the game is like
That was the spirit
the frame
of the
pacing
Samurai.
or the frame
Stop-motion
rate's like
adventure
different from the
inspired by Japanese
foreground.
mythology.
I don't know how I feel about it.
As it's coming in 2024.
Well, it's safe to say this has been a blast. For me, anyway. Thank you so much for being my partner in voice acting, crime fighting, and now show hosting, Laura.
Oh, you're so welcome, Yuri. Anytime. Literally, anytime you want us back. We'll be
Okay,
there.
okay. To our audience, thank you so much for tuning in. We really appreciate it. Also, a big shout out to our sponsor, Intel, and everybody who worked to make the summer show.
Who would have thought it was sponsored by
Remember that you
Intel,
can
guys?
find and wishlist every game seen in today's show on the dedicated Future
Oh,
Game
okay.
Show Steam
Well,
page.
I would.
This is where you'll find all
It's
of the
not
games.
what it looks like.
Google Future
Fuck.
Game Show Steam.
You can also read more about each game on GamesRadar.com and see extra content from our editorial team on the dedicated FGS social.
Fuck, now I rubbed his nipples. God damn
I'm
it.
Yuri Lowenthal.
And I'm Laura Bailey. And this has been the Future Game Show Summer Showcase.
They set me up, dude.
2023.
This wasn't bad. This is alright. So far, like, I've been engaged more in showcases beyond, for whatever reason, Summer Games Fest just didn't hit me as much this time around as compared to some of these other stuff. Even if they're not, like, revealing as big as stuff, like, it's somehow still, like, more interesting. More engaging. I don't know. I didn't mind these shows today, though. You know, the Wholesome Games show, it does decent enough for what it is, I think. Like, they do a really good job for the types of games they show off, and, you know, the flow of Future Game Show is pretty good. I think Future Game Show was kind of like, it was kind of eh last year, but honestly, with them having hosts on the show like this was better, because I think they just had, like, narration, and they went through, like, this, like the Future Game Show thing was weird last year. They, like, went down this, like, walkway of, like, virtual, like, things and just turned and looked at these different stalls for different games. I like this presentation style more for sure.